Hey, sport fans, welcome back. Patrick Barrett here, your favorite driver education guru, and of course, author and creator of Driver Ed in a Box. What's today's tip about? It's about night driving. That's correct. Now, actually, most all states require that parents do some type of supervised practice for their new driver, and usually that's at least 10 hours, and that's a minimum, remember. At least 10 hours of that be done at night. That's really not very much, but the more you do at night, the better off you are. Now, you wouldn't want to start someone at night driving because it's not really that advantageous, because we want to start in the daytime, preferably out in a parking lot where you can see a lot, you can see what's going on, you get a sense of looking way up ahead, you also get a sense of being able to expand that peripheral vision. At night, you don't have that opportunity. Why? Because it's just dark and you can't see all that's going on out there. So it's really not desirable to start training someone at night. I mean, I've done that, and believe me, the time we went to the daylight driving, it was like, whoa, what's all that's going on out here? Because at night, there just wasn't enough light to see anything. So make sure you get them started in the daytime and then work at night. Now, what do you want to talk about at night driving? Do the night driving in each area. That's right. Do it in the parking lot, do some in the neighborhood, do some in light traffic, do it in heavy traffic, do it at freeway driving, and do some downtown and do some rural driving. All of those things should be done at night. If you just do a couple hours in each one of those areas, what's going to happen? You're going to be far beyond that 10 hours. Plus, you want your student to get accustomed to identifying the difference between driving in the daytime and driving at night. Things are just harder to see, and you have to be able to use reflected light a lot differently. And plus, you have to reduce your speed because you don't want to overdrive your headlights. All those things that you already know as experienced drivers, that when it's night, it's different. Plus, a lot of times at night, it's a little more dangerous because there's more people coming out of the bars, a little tipsy, okay? So remember, practice at night driving in each of the areas and make sure you get plenty of practice in, even in the downtown area, especially where they have electric trains, because those things are almost silent and they're kind of hard to see, especially with all the buildings that come in. We'll talk about that in another session. But get as much night driving in as you can, because you want your student prepared to be able to deal with that particular circumstance, because they're going to be driving at night. I mean, a lot of the driving will be at night. Why? Because they're in school in the daytime, and they may be at work and doing other activities. Most of that's going to be after school or in the evening. So nighttime driving is something that they need a lot of practice with. So remember, if you need any additional help, any resources at all, go to www.driveredinabox.com. Get any of our resources. We want to help you help save someone's life. And remember, when you practice like your life depends on it, because it does. Again, this is Patrick Barrett saying bye now.